This is NJM 7. Welcome to 2 Minute Gospels. This is my father,
Michael.
And I am Charity. He is the band leader, and I am the drummer. We here...
Can we use the term rock star instead of band leader? I mean, that just sounds better, I think. I'm the rock star, and you are the...
drummer.
Cool.
The other rock star, the cooler one.
The drums do steal the show, I'm not going to lie.
This is 2 Minute Gospels, where we try and help explain the gospel in 2 minutes or less, so when you go to Mass, you can understand it and see it in a different way. When Jesus heard of the death of John the Baptist, he withdrew in a boat to a deserted place by himself. The crowds heard of this and followed him on foot from their towns. When he disembarked, he saw the vast crowd, and his heart was moved with pity for them. He cured their sick, and when it was evening, the disciples approached him and said to him, "This is a deserted place, and it is already late. Dismiss the crowds so that they may go to the villages and buy foods for themselves." Jesus said to them, "There is no need for them to go away. Give them some food yourselves." But they said to him, 5 loaves and 2 fish are all we have here." Then he said, "Bring them here to me." And he ordered the crowds to sit down on the grass. Taking the 5 loaves and 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he blessed them, broke the loaves, and gave them to his disciples, who turned and gave them to the crowds. They all ate and were satisfied. And they picked up the fragments left over, and there were 12 wicker baskets full. Those who ate were about 5,000 men, not counting women and children. Jesus just heard about the death of his friend John the Baptist, and he was mourning, and he was going to go to him, and he was very sad about this. And sometimes when you hear very sad news like that, it can cloud your judgment, and you could make bad choices, or you'll be in a bad mood. So he went off in a boat, and then all the crowds followed him because they were like, "This is Jesus. What's going on? He's leaving." And when he saw them, he was moved with pity, and instead of being angry or rude or making bad choices, he went and he served them first, even though he's going through that hard time. And he blessed the bread, and he fed everyone there.
I thought the interesting thing to me, the thing that stuck out was that he was moved with pity. He saw the crowds, he saw a need, and he was moved to pity. Oftentimes, my first reaction can be kind of callous, like, well, you did it to yourself, or it's your own fault. And as I am growing in age and wisdom and hopefully grace, I'm trying to train my heart to have compassion first, rather than judgment first. Mm-hmm. Ask me how that's going.
How is it going?
Let's not talk about it. So it's a process, but I think that's one of the things that I took from there. The second thing that I took from there was that this foreshadows the Eucharist, and that he takes the bread, blesses it, and breaks it, and distributes it. And that's what we have at every Mass. Taken, blessed, broken, shared. Those 4 components at every Mass. And they ate and were satisfied. That God gives us what we truly need. God alone will satisfy us. Amen?
Amen. So even if you can't go to Mass, go with God.